A standoff that started last night in a Sherwood neighborhood is finally over after Arkansas State Police shoot and kill a man. Good evening and thanks for joining us for Fox 16 News. I'm Kevin Keller.
I'm Donna Terrell. State Police telling us today 69-year-old Eugene Reed was shot and killed during an exchange of gunfire with troopers early this morning. He lived in the home on Holly Ridge Cove in Sherwood, where the standoff began yesterday and had lasted roughly 18 hours.
Our Samantha Boyd is live on the scene right now in Sherwood. I know you've been talking to the neighbors in the area. How have they described the last 24 hours?
Well, Kevin, they say it was certainly an odd situation for the neighborhood, but they're not necessarily surprised which neighbor it was. Now, a total of 16 streets were evacuated for several hours, and people here on Holly Ridge Cove and one street over could not come home until this morning. And as you can see behind me, they've still blocked off Holly Ridge Cove for anyone who doesn't live here because they're still investigating that house where it all went down.
The middle of the night, it woke me up. There was gunshots all night long.
A sound many Sherwood residents say they're not used to, along with loud commands from police over a speaker.
Something would come out of the residence, something to that effect.
Arkansas State Police confirming Tuesday morning, 69-year-old Eugene Reed had been shot and killed at his home on Holly Ridge Cove early Tuesday morning after a standoff with police that lasted nearly all day Monday.
We knew that Gene owned a lot of guns. I didn't realize there were that many in there.
Police say the standoff happened when officers came to Reed's house to serve an arrest warrant for impersonating an officer. Reed's next-door neighbor, Alyssa Fallbush, says his guns had proven to be a concern several times for neighbors and her own family.
We get practice in the backyard, and I don't think he meant anything bad by it. Sometimes he would shoot at targets and whatnot, and there was one occasion where a bullet ricocheted and went into my sister's bedroom.
Fallbush adds there was an underlying tension in the neighborhood before all of this because of Reed's dogs.
There's been certain occasions where neighbors would go to talk to them about the situation just out of concern, and it's a little bit tense, and so it's dropped. And I think that tension is kind of where this stirred from, people not really wanting to address the dog situation because of the guns in the house.
Fallbush says when it comes to Gene Reed and his wife, who was in the home at the time of the shooting, she actually has nothing bad to say about them. And while she did not necessarily feel safe around them, they also never gave her any trouble.
Just hope his wife's okay. She's really a sweet lady, and I can't imagine how this is for her. As for Reed's wife, who you just heard about, police say she was taken from the house early this morning unharmed, and she's being questioned by investigators. And as for those 7 troops who shot and killed Reed, they have been put on paid administrative leave per procedure. Reporting live in Sherwood, Samantha Boyd, Fox 16 News.